Dion Scott took the pole here in the season finale of Season 12, the championship race, coming at you from Zandjoltis. Roman Rahal, the final four competitors, started on the outside, but he was quickly shuffled out of line, and eventually the 31 of Sean Harple would work his way up to the front ahead of the other three competitors, Nicholas Guerrera, Jasmine Acosta, and Roman Rahal. But just a couple laps later, Roman Rahal and Nicholas Guerrera would try to challenge the 31, and sure enough, Guerrera gets past the 31 of Harple and takes that lead in terms of the championship battle. It's not the lead for the race, but it's for the championship, and our focus is put on the championship battle. We still have a big battle for the lead ahead of them, but Nicholas Guerrera leads the most important battle of them all, the battle for the championship. Remember, the highest finishing driver of the four will win the championship, and no bonus points will be awarded for the finalists. But eventually the 55 was shuffled out, and Roman Rahal, Jasmine Acosta would make their way up to the front, and we have a first big wreck of the race. Our first big wreck happening on lap number 5. It was a long time, unusually long for Zandjoltis, but we were bound to get a wreck somewhere, someday, considering this is the biggest super speedway track in the world. But anyway, Benjamin Miles led to the caution, and there was some drama continuing after the caution flag. More wreckage just after they crossed the start-finish line. Thankfully, though, Guerrera, Acosta, and Rahal would get by those two wrecks easily. I don't see Sean Harple, though. I don't know where he's at right now. But anyway, Nicholas Guerrera, here's an onboard look of the second wreck just after the start-finish line. I don't know how he's able to get through that incident, but Guerrera is able to keep his championship hopes alive. And here's the second wreck. Here's another look of the second wreck. Is Leah Walker. She got up high on the catch fence, pretty much got the worst of it, but the wrecking wasn't done. Dan Coffey gets into it along with Zachary Chambers, and Dan Coffey goes for a couple flips down turns number 1 and 2. It was a hard wreck in the second one, but here's the one that caused the caution in the first place. An onboard look of Sean Harple. There he is. Did he make it through? Oh, I think he got hit by DJ Curtis and maybe got a piece from Michael Walton in that incident, and was able to get through Preston Plord, but unfortunately might have gotten some damage from the incident. Here's a helicopter view. Watch the blue 31 on the top right. As you see, I think from the smoke he hit DJ Curtis, I think, but that really slowed down his process of getting into the championship fight. As you see the wreck from the view of Preston Plord. He slid down pit road, down the grass, then he came right back up, hits George Rourke, and then, well, he was narrowly able to avoid Sean Harple, but I think Harple's damage was already done with the wreck with DJ Curtis on that line. The restart came out on lap 10, and Roman Rahal battling side by side with Jasmine Acosta for the battle for the championship, as now they're battling for 4th, but in real life they're actually battling for the lead in the championship standings. Benjamin Miles leads the race, as Aaron Frink is now 2nd. Austin Talley was 3rd, but until Roman Rahal, though, himself was able to get the 3rd position away. There you see aboard of Jasmine Acosta. She's trying to get back into the groove to battle against Rahal again, and Rahal's now in the top 3. He could be in the top 2 after he passes the 7 of Aaron Frink. As you see, none of the chasers won a chase race of the 9 chase races we had earlier this season, but they worked their way up, getting good finishing positions during those 9 races, and these 4 ended up having the best finishes of them all. Among the other 12 drivers that competed for the top 4 spots in Zandjoltis, Benjamin Miles takes the lead, and he didn't even let Roman Rahal take the lead. He wanted to lead for himself, even though he knows Rahal's competing for the championship, but Miles wants to compete just for the win. As you see here, we're now going to get 3 wide. Just as Rahal was about to make a pass for the lead, Matt McIntyre in the 25 decided to just take the lead for himself and not really help out the championship competitors at all. He just wants the win for himself. As you see, Ray Hall now gets sandwiched between 25 and 24. That allows Jasmine Acosta to make a charge down to the middle, as she is actually on the bumper of the 66 of Ray Hall, still trying to find the right groove to make her pass, and here she comes. Here comes Jasmine Acosta trying to go down the bottom of Roman Ray Hall, down a four-wide battle for the second position, but more importantly for the championship, and the 22 Jasmine Acosta would take it away. Mac McIntyre was able to shuffle Miles out for his lead, but Dion Scott would come up quick in the 30 as he's trying to become the first pole setter to ever win here at Zandjoltis. Of any kind of Zandjoltis race we've ever had, in general, not counting Luke Walker, I think, in season 1. But that was a given. That was a given race that I didn't really know much at the time. But anyway, Chris Washer, though, out of nowhere, takes the lead away, the race lead away. And now Ray Hall's trying to get back to the front to battle against Jasmine Acosta. And there you see Nicholas Guerrero, though, on the preferred line, as he tries to go on the bottom, trying to make a sneak attack and take those two competitors out of championship contention. Guerrero still trying to go on the bottom. Doesn't have the complete bottom. Luke Walker is in his way from the championship run. But Nick Guerrero was able to make the bottom line, hit whatever line it was on, work. And he was able to get past Roman Ray Hall, and eventually able to get past Jasmine Acosta for the position. As they're now coming down the stretch with 9 laps to go, Chris Washer, good job trying to block everybody. He's looking to go for 2 wins in a row. He won the Super Snack 500 last race, leading up to the championship race. And there you see an update on Sean Harple. His damaged car, well, it pretty much took him out of contention for the win, for the championship. But he's still trying his very best to get into the groove again, at least to have a good finish. But here's Jasmine Acosta now on the driver's seat of the championship run with just 8 laps to go. Then it would become 6 laps to go eventually, and Acosta would be shuffled way up high. That would allow Guerrero and Roman Ray Hall to sneak past by her. But the 55 Guerrero has the bottom line he'd been waiting to get for all race, and now he's riding the very bottom, preferred, the best line in Zandjoltis, in hopes of passing Ray Hall and Acosta and take the championship for himself. He's trying to hold that bottom line as long as he can. Maybe not too long so that the others don't plan their strategies or something. But anyway, 5 laps to go. He's now up to second. He made his way up to the second position behind Nick Altendorf. Altendorf got his lead, or eventually when everybody just shuffled out. There you see Guerrero still trying to battle for the lead, probably against the 15 Nick Altendorf. He would love to win and take the lead and win the race here for the 55. He's had a great season, a 2-win season for him. Ray Hall had a win. I think Ray Hall also had a 2-win season, and Acosta and Harple didn't do too bad either. They each had 1-win seasons. But here they coming down the stretch with 4 laps to go, and pit stops underway already as Nicholas Guerrero makes his way to pit road, and so does Nick Altendorf. But he doesn't overshoot it, though. He just makes it through cleanly, because we see a lot of drivers overshooting the pit road and missing pit road in front and causing big wrecks. But anyway, Jasmine Acosta would be in the driver's seat now thanks to pit stops from Nicholas Guerrero, as she's now in the top 5. Whoa! Austin Mongold for a second there. I thought he was going to be crashing the leaders, but he just barely got through them. Wow, would have that been a disaster if they had wrecked out each other. But anyway, 3-wide battle for the lead. Jasmine Acosta trying her best, and the caution flag came out just as Ray Hall and Guerrero and Harple were coming out of pit road. Those 3 drivers pitted, but Jasmine Acosta stayed out to try to stretch enough fuel to finish the race and clinch the championship. Chris Washer took the lead under caution. With 4 to go, the race would end under caution because of this. Aaron Frink, Johnny Gardner, and a lot of others that flipped around and wrecked each other out. A big wreck that took out that part of the field, and that would change everything. They were planning for green flag pit stops, but the caution came out, and now you got to make it on fuel. We got to see if Jasmine Acosta will make it on fuel to win the championship. She stays out in this lap, and the white flag comes out for her championship run. She only has one more left. One lap away. She has to make it through the line so that she can claim her first championship of the Pokemon Cup Series. Now the white flag is out. She's just, well, a long way to go before she gets the championship, and hopefully she'll have enough fuel to make it. Too bad though, she doesn't have enough fuel to make it as she slows up on the final corner. She was not able to cross the start-finish line as the leader. She runs out of fuel. She's trying to gamble all her fuel away for the championship. It was a worthy gamble, but it just didn't work out. She came within one turn of having that worked out. But coming off the final corner, Nick Altendorf is going to win the race, but Nicholas Guerrero, finishing second, is going to be your Season 12 NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series champion. What a finish! Jasmine Acosta looked like she was going to win the championship on fuel strategy, staying out under caution to save enough fuel and win the race, but she didn't have enough fuel to get through that one final corner she would have needed to claim her championship. It just slipped away from her on the final corner. Guerrero was running in the top 10, was the highest of the three drivers, and well, he stood there in the right place at the right time. As Jasmine Acosta ran out of fuel, she had to sputter her way down pit road, down the start-finish line in fact, and she let the other two competitors of the Final Four pass her, and she would not even be close to finishing in the top 10. She would have to finish in the 20s or something, but unfortunately for Jasmine, it was just a heartbreaking end for a championship run. Jasmine Acosta is gonna, oh my gosh, this is probably the most intense finale finish we've ever had in a Pokemon Cup Series race. In 12 seasons, we've never had a finish like this that decided the championship from there, as Jasmine Acosta had her championship slip through her on fuel strategy. And wow, a heartbreaker today. But Nicholas Guerrero, right place, right time. He finished in second in the race, but number one, he ends up number one in the Season 12 championship run. And Sean Harple came back to finish the second highest champion. What a comeback for Sean Harple to be runner-up this season after that wreck earlier he was involved in. And Roman Reigns didn't do too bad in third, but another disappointing end for a second chase attempt. He just couldn't pull it off like he did last time. As you see, Nicholas Guerrero taking his victory lap around the course. He knows he's won it. His pit strategy, the green flag pit stop, made the difference, as Nicholas Guerrero will claim his first ever Pokemon Cup Series championship for Season 12. So congrats to the 55 Square D team. He and the other three finalists will get reserve rides next season, so Guerrero will have another chance to repeat his title, and Acosta will have another chance for her redemption. Here are your final results on the left of your screen. The final results, as you see, Altendorf got his first career Pokemon Cup Series win. A great way to get your first win at St. Joltis. Webster's Zygarde did it last season. And here's the rest of the field, with Preston Plord being finishing dead last. As you see the other chasers and know where you finished. But anyway, what a championship run here at St. Joltis. Congratulations to our two winners, the race winner, Nick Altendorf, and our champion for Season 12, Nicholas Guerrero. We hope you guys enjoyed Season 12. Be sure to comment and like on the races if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you guys later. Before we go, I just want to let you know our next weekend is our All-Star Weekend at Greensville, Spartanburg. Hope you enjoyed the season finale, but we're having two more races in the Pokemon Cup Series Season 12. That will be an All-Star Weekend at Greensville, Spartanburg. All the drivers you see here are in the All-Star race. Of course, Nick Guerrero is in because he's the champion this season. Sean Harple, Roman Reigns, Jasmine Acosta, they will be having reserve rides as well with Guerrero next season to attempt to trying to attempt their title again. And you see the eliminated chasers, the other chasers: Austin Mongol, Joshua Balkin, Kyle Collins, Austin LaPlante, Trevor Galfie, Jordan Davis, Mark Riggleman, Connor Breeden, Ian Dutta, Daniel Boyles, Michael Walton, and Preston Plord. Those eliminated chasers will still be in the All-Star as chasers. And finally, the last drivers to be in the All-Star race are winners from the chase races are the races before, but we're knowledgeable for the chase. Austin Talley, Dan Coffey, Luke Leah Walker, Pete Chu, Deion Scott, Alex Hawkins, Johnny Garner, Nick Dillon Young, Chris Washer, and Nick Altendorf. In case you didn't know, Guerrero came home second in the race to clinch his title. Nick Altendorf was the winner of that race. So therefore, he got the final spot in to the All-Star race, and that makes it 27 drivers in the All-Star field, and that means we're going to have the top 3. That's right, the top 3 drivers will get into the All-Star race to make it 30 drivers in the All-Star field. That means only 12 drivers will not be All-Stars this season. So a lot of All-Stars, probably the most we've ever had in a single season of the Pokemon Cup Series. But why not? Let's end it with a bang. Let's end it with a big bang, as the championship race did end with a big bang you saw earlier today. But anyway, congratulations, Nicholas Guerrero, your Season 12 Pokemon Cup Series champion, and Nick Altendorf on his win at Xanjoltis. And congrats to everybody else who made it to the chase and won a race this season. You guys did pretty well in this season. And Acosta, unfortunately, what a heartbreaker it was. She almost won the championship. She almost had it. But, well, you got to move on. But anyway, we'll see you guys at the All-Star race at Greensville, Spartanburg.